In Fairy Glen, in Fairyland, they all come out to play. We've seen them, Mum, they're really real. That's what the children say. Their parents play along with it, musing at their minds, not realizing they too once saw fairies of this kind. They all explored those magic woods that lay beyond the house. They'd picked a bluebell for their mum, or tried to catch a mouse. And sure enough, eventually, they'd all stumbled along, and accidentally seen the rare occasion of the throng. The lights all flitted here and there, with such amazing pace, and if looked upon closely, they'd be flying with such grace. Some would fly in loop-the-loops, then up into the trees, and helicopter down out of the sycamore leaves. Then others would be flying round in what looked like a dance. The children would have all joined in, if they'd have had a chance. But once the children made a move towards the tiny folk, the fairies would start giggling, as if they'd heard a joke, then disappear without a trace, just leaving empty air, as if the fairy folk had never even been there. The children would run back with such a smile upon their face, to tell of what they'd all seen in the secret magic place. In Fairy Glen, in Fairyland, they all come out to play. We've seen them, Mum, they're really real. That's what the children say. They'd soon forget this happy place as time progressed thereafter, and adulthood moved in to take the place of childish laughter. If they continued to believe, their tale would take a twist, and sure enough, they'd see once more the fairies they so missed. But this time, all the little folk would let them join and play. They'd know the children from before, and wouldn't fly away. So if you see the fairy folk playing in the mist, or buzzing round and round your head, try to remember this: that if you tell your parents, and they say that it's not true, they all were once lucky enough to see the same as you. They all just stopped believing, and to their utter dismay, they'll never again see the fairies as they dance and play. But if you store these memories and keep them in your mind, never forget, and you'll be dancing with the fairy kind. In Fairy Glen, in Fairyland, they all come out to play. We've seen them, Mum, they're really real. That's what the children say.